Welcome folks to my channel Wildlife Ranger on YouTube for all things natural history. Today we're going to look at a plant known as Marsh Marigold or Kingcup Calthus palustris, and we're going to identify and find it in the field. The plant typically grows between 10 and 30 centimeters high and contains 3 branching stems, each with a flower of 1.5 to 5 centimeters in diameter. There is potentially one confusion species which is known as winter aconite. Other than that, the plant is relatively straightforward to identify in the field. As always, before we embark on our journey to the field to find it, let's have a look at the relevant botanical features which will enable us to recognise and identify it. The following slide, which may be paused, contains a full range of botanical characteristics for those who wish to study the flower in more detail. In the video and field trek that follows, I aim to systematically depict the features of the flower objectively, running through the leaves, stems, flowers and other characteristics. The leaves are found mostly at the plant stem base, with a few scattered around the stem. They are kidney shaped or triangular and the tip is rounded. The leaf edge is toothed and the leaf base close to the stem is heart-shaped. Keen observers of the plant will have noticed where the plant is submerged in standing water that the leaf stalks are thinner and the leaves are smaller. Following on from our short talk on the doctrine of signatures, the medieval mind thought that the leaf very much resembled a horse footprint, and therefore it was given to be a cure for horse bites. Key features of the flowers are they are 1.5 to 5 centimeters in diameter, have approximately 50 to 100 stamens, and have 5 to 10 one-celled ovaries. Don't worry if you're struggling with the flower anatomy, I've included a little diagram just to refresh the terms. The plant, as we shall see, is a perennial plant of aquatic margins and largely inhabits ditches, ponds, streams or riversides, and it flowers between the period of March till July. The pollinators of this plant are beetles, ants and bees, as well as insects such as hoverflies, and it's also got a very unique little moth known as Marigold Calthus, which is unique to the marsh marigold and is called the marsh marigold moth. This pretty little iridescent moth belongs to a more primitive family and retains its mouthparts for chewing. So unlike its counterparts, which are capable of feeding by nectaring, this little moth is capable of chewing pollen. Welcome to my channel folks, Wildlife Ranger for all things natural history. Today we are in a small linear nature reserve known as Roanoke or Railway Terrace. It consists of a heathland on a moorland type site, and it's the industrial remnants of the old Low-Moor Railway Company. We've come to the very small pond and we will be returning to it to look for a plant. The plant that we are looking at is called bog bean, and if you look immediately behind me where the fence is bisecting the pond, you will see in there very shortly, mid-April to May, the flower of bog bean, which is included in the static images on the video. So we will be returning here today, or at future days, to look at the bog bean, and because it's a heathland, we will also be looking at heath and the profusion of 16 to 17 butterflies that are found on this particular nature reserve. It is perhaps one of the more productive little nature reserves, given it's within a major industrial area.